If you don't know, that's Mike. He don't have no face or pants, but what he does is he smashes the like all day, and his name is Mike. Follow the lead, smash the like, and let's get into it. Ain't playing no games tonight. The cat is out of the bag with this one. There's going to be disappointment. It's a new day over here at White Boy Radio. It's a new day. With that being said, I'm going to start this one with an apology and let you know tonight's agenda. I'm letting you know tonight's agenda because in the beginning, I'm going to have to go through a little bit of shenanigans. And I need you to understand that there's point to it in this whole video. Not everybody, but a lot of creators covering Quentin Simon have contributed nothing to the case, working together against you and contributing nothing to the case. Not going for it anymore. Not going for it, but there's an answer. There's an answer to it at the end. And yes, the post yesterday, I showed a little bit of a conversation with Quentin's real babysitter, and I spoke to her, and I have a lot to say about our conversation, and what she's gone through this whole time. And for the hate watchers, appreciate the people in the comments who I have not got to yet. And I appreciate my silent supporters. But for the hate watchers that I'm talking about in this video, there will be no more using her bathroom when you're out there. There will be no more trying to get her to come on panel. It's not happening. It's not happening. Because she'd have been informed. Everything. The shenanigans stop. I don't play with people that hurt kids. So we're going to do an apology. I'm going to break down some shenanigans that's kind of meaningless. I'm going to review a panel that I was on, break down the whole thing, but level with somebody that I was told is fair. We're going to see if she's fair. Give you a little bit of history of old White Boy Radio, and then we're going to get full into the connections on the case. You may leave disappointed, but I have a solution for you. And lastly, I will tell you about Quentin's babysitter. And I'm telling you the agenda because I'm going to stop. I got ADD. I got to stay focused. A lot of new subscribers. Shout out to you. Thank you. I'm glad to have you. For people who might jump in the chat, they might say, well, how are they working together? How are they working together? And I'm not there yet. Mods, that's for you to straighten them. And if they backtalk you, you give them a timeout. Now, before I get to the comments and our first subject, I want to do my apology. And that goes to all people. Mr. Benjamin Keys. I make parodies of them. I do it for a reason. That reason's not for this video. But I'm going to apologize to him. He left a comment, and I saw it and understand it. And I took it in. Benny Keys, a lot of people dislike. Including myself. However, the thing about Benny Keys is, I think in some people's eyes, he is a monster. And that's just not true. I dislike him, but I don't hate him. I've never really pushed the line with him. I make him a MAGA. I make him trans. But I'm doing it as myself. So I'm getting clowned on myself. I don't do anything hurtful to Benny Keys. But he's like, dude, enough with the parodies. And I can respect it. So my bad. I know how the internet works. Make it get to him. But I'll say this, Benny. I'm trying to clear your name a little bit. You're not the monster that people put you out to be. Now, I'm not saying you're perfect. You're kind of a scumbag, but you're not a monster. And what do I mean by that? Benny, cut the tough guy stuff and contact me. Because one thing that we share is something that you haven't seen or noticed. We share something. We share something in common. Um, but I am going to let off you because you don't do things like this. I told y'all nobody is fucking safe. Nobody. Kids, off limits. Doug from AWP made a statement. He said he went against the code. That is the most common sense thing in the world. It's an unwritten code. Don't hurt women or children. That's what he was saying, people. It's really easy. But there's people amongst us in the community that do it all the time. And Benny has to wear it. Why? He hasn't done nothing like what I'm about to show you. Nobody's safe. Comments, I love y'all. Let me say what's up real fast before I show this. Damaged, Mama of Bear, what's happening? Clementine, Corvette, Skunk Ape, Natasha, Sluggish, Chi Chi, Texas. Who else is in here? Did I miss anybody? Indy. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Nobody's safe. Okay. So the person, I'm glad the person's not in here. So with my opening thing, yeah, I know Benny's a scumbag, but he's never done anything like this. This really pissed me off. What I'm about to show you, it's disgusting, and this is what I'm talking about with people covering Quentin Simon. It's all over the place. Okay, and the main ones are working together. I've already told you guys just in a little bit of tib tab. I can show you, I can prove it, and that's what tonight's about. I've done it before. I've done all this before. But it's like a magnet to drama. So I will introduce a solution for it because it's done with me, and I just can't go for it. This is what I can't go for. What I'm about to show you is a fucking member of mine. Any video you click on, I smash the members, smash the members, smash the members. I'm promoting a cheap member thing that I have. It's $1.50. Smash the members. It's cheap. This person happens to be a member. How are they a member? Because a good person in one of my chats, Juju, decided to gift a whole bunch of people members one night. Okay? Which is awesome. That same person one time gave me a $500 donation because her husband decided they wanted to help a family that was affected by Hurricane Ian. This woman that did not deserve to buy this person this. What I'm about to show you is this person does not deserve to be putting Quentin Simon in her mouth. And what I'm about to show you is a true crime creator here on YouTube. But I want you to listen to what the media man says about how this is all over online. That's a motherfucking lie.
Some new developments. There's an outrage in a tight-knit online community. A family of 3 faces conspiracy charges after an online donation site was set up for a sick child. Police say the child was not sick after all. Channel 2's Ross Cavett reports from Cobb County, and many have told him they tried to alert police nearly a year ago.
And all of this was to help a friend in need, but there was never a friend.
Those who'd been helping the Clausen family started realizing something wasn't right last summer after Joe Clausen started raising money for a dying friend that apparently did not exist. When this GoFundMe account popped up for the Clausen's daughter, supposedly in dire straits at a local hospital, some sought out police.
There were tons of red flags, and there were tons of people in the community that reached out just for the sake of her kids and the sake of other people getting taken advantage of, and nothing was done.
There are various things. There's just multi-stories that didn't seem to add up.
Many did their own detective work, finding Clausen, her husband and mother, had a checkered past of fraud claims and even arrests. When some openly questioned Clausen about her daughter, she sent them a doctor's letter with a number to his nurse. Some found out it was actually her mother's cell phone, and the doctor long retired. When news of the GoFundMe account reached the elementary school where the Clausen's older son went, they sent school police to check out the story. They ended up charging the family with conspiracy, leaving behind a lot of angry people, worried those who legitimately need help now will not get it.
You know, I think a lot of people are double checking and looking into it, and they're not donating as much.
I think that this will put a bad taste in people's mouths, especially the GoFundMe. I mean, people that genuinely need the funding aren't able to get it because people like Joe Clausen have made people skeptical now where that money's actually going.
We checked jail records a short time ago and found that Joe Clausen and her mother both remain behind bars at the Cobb County Jail. They have prior arrests in this county on credit card fraud charges as well. We went by the house to talk to the husband. He's bonded out. Nobody answered the door. The number one request and question I've received, as this has made quite a buzz in the online community, is what about the kids?
Effectively determine their status tonight. We're live and very.
No, sir, it has not made a buzz on the online community. That is darkness exposed. Lady, you told me you had a past. I told you, who cares? I told you, put it out on Front Street. Let the subs you have to earn their trust. Put your shit on Front Street. And then when these weirdos dox you, it's already out there anyhow. You got weird and froze up. You told me that it was drugs. That is fucking lie. That is the most common thing in families. It's someone with addiction. I've been strung out on drugs and never hurt a child. You took your own kid, shaved her head, made up a cancer scheme. Lady, I went on your goddamn panel, spoke to your fucking husband, who's also in your fucking fraud scheme. How are you on drugs when you, the husband, and your fucking mom got arrested? You are a scumbag. Unsubscribe from me and get the fuck from around me. Stop following me on my social media. You're a scumbag. You did that to your daughter? Robert! Shut up! That is disgusting. What is this lady is covering Quentin Simon? Shut up!
Yeah.
Come here.
Okay.
How was your grades?
Oh, they're good right now.
We're ordering pizza. We'll probably get the fight. I promise you that I will never make you shave your head and say that you have an illness like cancer and die. For donations on YouTube.
I wouldn't want that.
I found the scumbag. What? Member. Subscribe. Hey, do me a favor. Go ask. Remember Ansel?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Your friend from Orchestrated?
Okay. What? Does he have white skin?
No.
Can you ask Mom where that picture might be? Okay. And bring the wedding picture album hanging in that aisle right there. In the hallway right there.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of wedding pictures. Bring me that photo album as I'm moving on to the next subject. The picture. Ask her where it's at. The picture of me and Ansel. And you're in the picture. Moving along. We will get to the connections in a minute. Sorry, comment people. Corvette Sally, I appreciate it. The shenanigans have to stop. This is what I'm talking about. You can't find no shit like that on Benny. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Look, I know he's done some shit. Look, I ain't gonna keep bringing his name up. I'm not doing no more parodies, man. I ain't gonna do no parodies on that dude. He ain't done no shit like this. Y'all stop making him the goddamn evil villain of true crime. A lot of y'all people are doing that. Y'all doing that because you are. He ain't perfect, but ain't no more parodies about him. Betty, whatever. I got your damn message, and that's it, bro. I understood it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you about this Quentin Simon shenanigan thing. All right? This one? Yeah. Let me see that. Where's the rest of the wedding picture? Oh, this is okay. All right, thanks. No, wait, no.
That's the only one that has a wedding picture in it.
Oh, there's another set right next to this. Okay. There, put it back. Listen, I went on a panel. Okay. This? Yeah. Hang that one back up. Yeah, that's what I need. But I still need the picture with Ansel. Okay. I went on a panel this week, and I'm gonna go through this real fast, people, and then I'm gonna get to the meat and potatoes, which y'all really here for. Before I do that, let me hit some comments. I don't like ignoring y'all. I've just got a lot going on tonight. The shenanigans, nobody's safe. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna get to share and all that in a minute. Trust me. Trust me. But this little petty panel thing that you might think is petty, there's meaning before it, meaning behind it, and you'll see. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly. Is Juju in here? Juju, if you watch this replay, man, I contacted YouTube, man. Okay, I'm gonna get you a refund, man. I'm gonna get you a refund, and I apologize because you have a good heart. You have a good heart. You have a good heart. I was so disappointed. If I can't get anything from YouTube, then you contact me directly. Trust Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. Absolutely. What's up, homeboy? Did you hear that the news guy talking about it's all over the online community? How in the hell? How in the hell? No, it's not. No, it's not. Who has hurt children and animals too? Why are people supporting? Hey, mama, you got to give me time. We're getting there. Just relax. No, I'm not kidding you. It ain't my news story. I'm just showing it to you and telling you who it is. All right. So look, I'm gonna get to this panel. All right, and did you find the picture? I think it's underneath the table in front of the couch. Oh, listen, come here. I want to do one more thing that all these true crimers don't do. I forgot to do something. I forgot to tell you something that we never hear the people that there's Robert Chunk. Yes. There's a lot of true crime channels, and they care about the missing and dead kids. However, they don't talk to their kids. You don't see their kids. I mean, they go live for like hours, and you don't hear the kids. Like, this would never happen 99%. But 100% is this right here. I love you. You too. Moving along. I'm on this panel, and it is, I go on the panel. Please remember the sequence of what I'm saying. I go on the panel because at the time of me going on this panel, I'm like trying to get an understanding of anti-protesters. where we're at right now for this live, I shouldn't have went on there at all, knowing what I know now. Like it makes no sense. And normally I don't do that. Just jump in a panel. But somebody sent me a link. I don't have it. Okay, that'll be good. Oh, this is epic. I forgot about this picture. That is awesome. Oh, that's great for a racist. Thank you. Let me give this to. Oh my god. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Hold on one second here. So I go on this panel and I immediately see. I'm at work. Keep in mind, I'm at work. So I literally, somebody sent me a link, and I hit the link, and I'm at work. Oh, hold on. I'm doing two things at once. I'm not making sense. One second. I want it to be very clear. Excuse me. Somebody sent me a link. Click the link. I've like kind of heard of the channel. It's not something that I watch, but what the message on the link was like, hey, they're kind of bashing you, and I get these all the time, and I don't normally feed into it. I don't. But I clicked on it, okay, and I'm listening because it was pertaining to the case. It's very rare that those two things happen, but I don't feed into the somebody making a clout video. Not saying that that's what they were doing, but people make videos of creators all the time, and it's like their opinions and whatever. I don't listen to it. Joe Rogan's taught me that. I listen to a lot of what Joe Rogan says. The only thing I go against the grain is he says don't read the comments. That's the only where I disagree with him at. Now, anyway, so I click it and I'm listening to who's talking, and my name is brought up, and I'm like, okay, so I'm brought up. It's interesting here now. Like, let's see what the grievance is. So the grievance at the time was, I don't like that dude, and they were doubting my story of when I spoke about Molly at the laundry case, when I broke down how my wife had a prescription for a certain medication. So, as do I. I say I have ADD all the time. I like to be an advocate for ADD. I've been taking a certain medication for a long time, but I don't know where the doubt is. So at the time of the video that I did think something like I shook my prescription bottle, right? I'm not going to show the prescription bottle, so it has my doctor's name and the exact spot that I picked my medication up. I'm not going to show that online so people can have a field day with it, but I did it, right? So if I did that like a year ago, and if I was lying, then I probably couldn't do it today, right? Let me get my bottle. Actually, I'll do you one better. So here we are, way after the year, and there's my prescription. So I don't know where the doubt is. Like who doubts that? But I realized who we're talking about. Now I don't know the host. No, this is not towards the host. I really don't have an opinion about her. Sorry, chat. Give me a minute. I'm staying focused. But I do recognize somebody that's talking. Well, at least that was so I heard the person who was talking, and I'm very familiar with this hater. It's a dumb hater that is kind of like a fangirlish, chases me around the internet, which I did speak about on the chat, but it was like kind of shoved under the rug and this and that, and but before I asked her to come back up, because at this point she was off the chat, and at this point when I got on, it was the creator Queen Bee, and it was this lady Voices, not Voices Behind the Wall, the one that sounds like she smoked 6 cartons of Marlboro Red. Okay, got like a deep voice. You know, she'll tell you this conspiracy of a vax card, or maybe she'll tell you that I'm racist or on steroids. I like to think that her vocal cords are on steroids and they have peach fuzz, more like when she's screaming, "Where's the ball sack mask for COVID?" Hold on 1 second, please. It would be something like this. Like when she's yelling at me with the shenanigans, I'm only imagining one thing, and I'm seeing this woman's Adam's apple bulge like a heartbeat, but it has testicles on it as she's. But I'm like, listen. So before it got to this point, I'm like, hey, look, not my platform. I don't have an issue with her. Can we get, maybe she goes down and the person who was talking smack about me comes up, and then again, I'm working, so I'm not looking at chat. I then put the phone down and I'm working, talking to these people, which in fact, they were very aggravated that there was noise. Unfortunately, here at Team White Boy Radio, I can't sit home and go live all day, but they were, the very sound of work triggered them, if you will, triggered them. But I got the person who, now again, let me keep going. So here's what happened. Racist, vax card. I got no answer on what's the point of anti-protesting. I got no answer. They were asking, well, what is the good thing that you've done protesting? I didn't say on the panel. So I'm just kind of feeling them out. I didn't say, well, Gabby's family has personally thanked us. I didn't say a lot of things that I could have, right? But because I kept getting attacked. Now, remember, I said I have receipts tonight. I have receipts. I'm not going to go into full detail on this too much. I'm going to wrap it up very fastly so we get to the better part of things. Just want to leave somebody. I want to leave somebody with something tonight, if you will. Now, for the lady Voices, there is a live. I work and I got to schedule lives. So I want to, I'm going to make a video, but for the subscriber, I need my subs to help me out with this, because I'm just going to make a video about this. There's a live that I did, and it's in the lives. It's going to be the time frame of not the Petito case, but when I started speaking out against poop on the ground. Okay, I don't know what live it is. Look at a lot of Molly lives. There's a live where someone calls me, and I pause it. I actually walk in that bathroom right there, and I'm like, hello? And the person's like, are you live? I'm like, yeah, this is Voices. I'll call you when I'm done. And then I come back, and I think that was Voices. I finish a live, and then I call the person. Now, there's that clip. There's also another clip of a separate live where in the beginning, look at the live chat. If you want to help me out, I would really need this help, because I would like to destroy this vax card conspiracy, which makes no sense. But there's another clip that you could possibly get. I just didn't have time to do it. There's also another live where I'm opening up and I'm shouting out in the comments, And so on this one, look at the live comments. You'll see voices behind the wall. She comes in and I'm like, well, that clip, she comes in and she's like, what's up, white boy, this and that. And I'm like, what's up, voices? The real voices. That's the real voices. That was an inside joke between me and voices behind the wall. Because when that lady called me, okay, cigarette voice, when she called me, I didn't know what voices she was. Look, people, I was new over here at the time. There's voices behind the wall, voices of the cigarette box. There's voices behind the shit. There's voices. There's all different voices. Okay, you can't call me and say, hey, it's voices. It's like saying, hey, what's up, dude? It's John Smith. Oh, okay, that narrows it down. Or you know what I mean? So it's like I didn't know, but there's a point on the panel where I'm like, first of all, she's trying to tell me she's got me recorded. She's got me recorded. She's got a file in her computer of me recorded saying that I called her requesting a fake fax card. Now, that I called shenanigans off the rip on that. And even the two ladies that she was with laughed. If you go back and listen to it, they laughed. They even know she's lying. And I told her, well, listen, if you can produce said clip, I will delete this channel. Like, delete it. She said, okay. And then as I'm like trying to get through a series of questions, and then it's just like this attack of Karens, I'm like trying to karate chop these people because there's like 1 versus 3. And it's my bad for even going on there. But I'm glad that I did it because we're here. So I'm like, when the cigarette box would interrupt me, I'm like, whoa, hey, you, produce a clip. At some point, she's like, oh, it's at the house. Well, it's been days, people, and we haven't seen the clip yet. So I'm humbly asking, I'd hate to leave you guys and subscribers here on YouTube, but I might have to disappear if this clip produces. Lucky for you and me, we will never have that. Here's what happened. Now, I'm like, lady, you called me. And she's like, why would I call you? You called me. And there came to a point where I couldn't call it right then and there. But we know white boy has good memory. It just took a little bit. And God damn it, here you go. Going back to asking my subs to share the link on the video that this has happened. Remember, you can look at the live chat for the share thing, or you can look for the phone call where I go to the bathroom. Going back to that, there may be another live clip that you can also snag. When I was talking out on Molly, she ended up doxing cigarette boxes. Okay, now, but she did it slick. I'm speaking out against her, and there was somebody in the chat that was channel jumping, going from this live to this live, this live. Evidently, they jumped to Molly's live, and she goes, hey, I got a new number, and does one of these things. Like just saying that Reese's comment is the new number. Love you, Reese. Hold on. White boy got a good memory. So let's say I'm using Reese as an example. She goes like this. She goes, hey, I got a new number, and goes like this. But instead of damaged goods with no regrets in there, it was her number. So she's telling the internet, hey, this is my number, my new number. I'm not watching her live. I'm doing my own. So the person channel jumping texts Noelle and goes, hey, here's Molly's new live. I just so happen to be talking about Molly while she was live, and in a negative way, because they burnt us. Now I call it. So Noelle's modding over there. She's like, hey, Marissa got a new number. Here it is. And I'm like this. Here's another clip you may be able to get. I appreciate it. If you can get that, if you can get any 3 of those clips for me, that would be really helpful, because I'd like to make a parody about this whole situation with the cigarette box. Please contact me if you can do it. I really appreciate it. Give you 3 examples. I don't have the time to go back through all the lives. This is what I mean, Benny. This is golden. And I'm sorry. Message taken. But I call it. I'm good. I don't need nothing else. Thank you. I call the number. No answer. It wasn't Molly's number. When she did the Reese comment, she goes, "Hey, I got a new number, guys. Here it is." She was doing that to Cigarette Box. So she docked Cigarette Box. Now that's not cool or nothing, but she did it slick. It's what she does. I didn't even know who Cigarette Box was. So now when she called me, I'm live, and I step into the bathroom because I don't know, I don't know what she's gonna say. She even said, "Oh, when you get the clip, she'll say, 'Are you live?'" So later on, live ends. Later on, I call her back. So I did call her back, and I talked to Cigarettes for literally like a half hour because I thought it was voices behind the wall the whole time. There came a point to finally, literally, like it says, call log 27 minutes and 30. I'm like, wait a minute. Who are you? You're not Voices Behind the Wall? She's like, no, I'm Voices to Cigarettes. I'm like, oh my God. I thought you were Voices Behind the Wall. And at that point, what happened is she got slick. And my wife shut that shit down. And that was the end of Cigarette Boxes. But apparently, Cigarettes, it gets better. I want to break the narrative all the way down. And then we're going to get to the connections and what you guys are really here for. I don't like when people lie on me. But she also said that Cigarette Box Voices said she was going to go to the Summer Wells case. How many people in the chat? Hit 1. Hold on. Let me give you. Wait. Hit 1 if you followed the Summer Wells case. Hit 1. Does anybody remember Voices? Any of the voices on YouTube? Going to the Summer Wells case? I don't. You know who I remember going there? Jonathan Lee Riches, Betty, Molly, Benny, cracking cases. Did anybody invite her? So now she's arguing with me that she was going to go there. I'm just like, okay, this lady's not mentally all the way there at this point. So, but she keeps butting in. But that's that. That is, get me the clip and reach out to me if you could help me. Finally, I have this lady, Captain Clout. Now, this one's a special case. This is the person telling me that I'm racist. She's telling me about my friends on YouTube, stories and sequences, how she remembered it, and how and debating. First of all, she's incorrect on everything. As I'm telling her that, I'm going to just skip all the way through those things because it was so off, so far off. But she's painting I'm racist, and that's where I'm going to leave Queen Bee tonight at the end of this. There's a reason that I'm breaking the whole narrative down, people, because this next person, there's something separate going on here. This lady has been following me on the internet for some time. She's like a huge hater. Of course, her number one complaint is I'm racist and this and that. She can look at my tattoos and tell you guys what they mean. She's gonna tell. She can tell you about my story. Okay. Now I've told everybody, hey, look, I've been to prison before. Okay, I have to survive in there. Okay, sometimes in prison you got to do what you have to do. Okay, you have to align who you have to align with. Okay, I'm not gonna sound like a broken record. You guys heard it a million times. But for this person, she doesn't believe that. She doesn't believe that. She has to push the narrative out here that yes, I'm racist. Okay. Now she doesn't have any actual clips of me saying racial things. She doesn't. But she'll go on panels and say that I preach white supremacy over here. Okay. And she asked me about my tattoos. Well, the matter of the fact is, you need my tattoos. If you want to be perfectly honest, you need my tattoos. I have tattoos, okay, but I promise Mom, I'm only getting one more, okay. I don't break to the woke mob. Okay? You're not going to tell me to cover it up for what? I like that you see it because we can have these discussions. So for somebody who is doesn't want to take my story, I can tell everybody that that who I aligned myself with in prison, and you didn't. You could believe that or not. But look, man, AWP just showed us a lot. We should be looking at people more, right? But look, I got married, okay, after prison. Okay, that's when I straightened my life out, right? If I was secretly racist, guys, and I don't have any like I'm really fooling you guys. Like behind the scenes, I'm burning crosses. Like I listen, people, all types of stuff. Then it would be crazy if I had in my own wedding photos, right? In my own wedding photos, it would be crazy if I could show you people of different races, especially black people. It would be nuts, right? So that's Jerice. That's Jerice. All right. Okay. Now that's just Jerice in my wedding. Okay, so you have one black friend, blah blah. You only have one, then it'll be like they'll go on to like one black friend, this and that. Hey, where's the? Oh, I got it. Well, I also like you to meet Ansel. Remember when I told my kid that I loved them, and these people don't do that? It's easy for me on online. Like it's easy because I'm killing these people really in real life. They don't have a mortgage. They don't have a house. They don't have a family. They don't have their shit together. They have a YouTube channel with a little following and a fake woke news, fake news channel to do a narrative. And really, everything they're saying, they don't even know that it's all connected. Or maybe they're, who knows? We'll get to that in a minute. And this is almost done. But they don't, like, they just talk. So this is Ansel. One of my best friends. Here he is at the here he is at the kitchen table. When you talk about my tattoos, we can have that discussion. But you, sweetheart, you've been following me on the internet with this for a while. Behind the scenes, people, I've spoken about weird things that happen on the internet, and she happens to be in a book that we're writing with a lot of other weirdos. I'm not going to say too much about this one, but I did a video a while back, and she would always make these videos about this guy, Savage Studios. I made a video about him. He died. She's on other people's platforms. Like I literally have caught her in every one of my haters' chats. I'm not going to say too much. I got something real special for her, but she's in the book. Now, I'm going to show you a video, right? I'm going to show you a video. It's about her. It was made 18 months ago. It's on private because it's going on the book. I have a lot of videos on YouTube. Some of them are private if it has to go to this crazy stuff that we're putting in the book. Let me show it to you. Listen to how this shit goes on the online, people. Listen. Me a racist. Chill. You know, gave me a shitload of info on this chick because I guess she called me a racist in one of her videos. I have no idea, you know. But as he's telling me, you know, where her husband works and
where her kids went to school before the lockdown and all this, I'm just like, dude, whoa, chill. I don't care. I don't need to know all that, you know. But this is after he told me that he, you know, this is after he told me that he literally pissed on one of her family members' graves. You know, hey man, that shit ain't cool with me. You know what I mean? It's this is the shit that happens behind the scenes, man. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, though. You know, I had to block that person, right? But here's how the internet works. I'm probably watching this video right now, and for sure, watching that person that he did. The person that did that, I can guarantee, is subscribed to that chick's channel, you know? And all over what? All over this chick making a, you know, saying I'm racist. I appreciate all the subs that are loyal and shit, but, you know, I don't disrespect people like that.
Hey, I'm going to play that back because I realized the echo. Just give me 1 second.
Lockdown and all this, I'm just like, dude, whoa, chill. I don't care. I don't need to know all that, you know. But this is after he told me that he recovery, you know. But literally, she makes videos about the. If we didn't have enough fake media out there, there's some chick that is has like a weekly status of the prison genre beefs and scuffles and drama. Really strange, man. This person is supposed to be in recovery as well. And basically her whole channel is just about prison genre. Okay. And this chick is in literally all the prison dudes' videos. Supposedly supposed to be in recovery, you know, but literally she makes videos about the prison genre guys. And a while back, man, one of my subs, you know, gave me a shitload of info on this chick because I guess she called me a racist in one of her videos. I have no idea, you know, but as he's telling me, you know, where her husband works and where her kids went to school before the lockdown and all this, I'm just like, dude, whoa, chill. I don't care. I don't need to know all that, you know. But this is after he told me that he, you know, this is after he told me that he literally pissed on one of her family members' graves. You know, hey man, that shit ain't cool with me. You know what I mean? It's this is the shit that happens behind the scenes, man.
It's crazy, though. You know, I had to block that person, right? But here, you can't find that video. It is private. Not for anything else, but I'm working on something big. Listen, I came to the internet kind of joking around. I was a little bit intimidated about it, to be honest with you. I watched YouTube. I had a couple friends that were on YouTube. I still have friends on YouTube, and they urged me to come on YouTube. And I didn't know anything about it, man. I didn't know anything about it. And I started to do it. And I met somebody who is blowing up right now. Okay, blowing up. He's in movies. And it's crazy, man. The way that we met. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play you a 30-second clip of what I'm explaining here in a minute for your own eyes. And he's blowing up. But I've networked with him. And the reason that I networked with him is when I started doing YouTube, I didn't understand this, guys. I couldn't edit a video. I couldn't put an intro on a video. I didn't know stuff, okay? And I got frustrated because nobody was helping me. And I was asking, and nobody was helping me. So I had to buckle down and learn stuff. And I tell you, I have ADHD. I don't look at it as a weakness. It helped me. I really understood a lot of this here internet stuff and Google and YouTube and a lot of things. And I was able to prove it to somebody that I reached out to. And we have been networking with each other. I have literally met people that I've never thought of in my life. Heavyweight champions of the boxing. Shannon Briggs. Go to my Instagram. There's only one person that has like 30 million followers with the blue check by his name. I mean, I have connected with a lot of people. Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to Drizzy in Georgia. I got to call him after this live. Shout out to, man, I'm talking about all types of walks of life. Big platforms. I help them. But because of this guy, when I started to get some followers, really, to be honest with you, at the Gabby Petito case, I buckled it down and got a little bit more serious. Now, I still joke around. Yes, we have to laugh in life. But I started to look at this different. Matt, have purpose. Have purpose. You can do some change with this thing here. Like, you could actually do something with this here. Look, you've met champions and boxers and rappers. Like, it's already happened. Like don't take it like funny. Like use it for good. And I have. So I have a big problem, a really big problem with people calling me racist that don't know me. And I ask you, Mrs. Queen B, okay, you, to please, I don't want you to take the video down, but I'm humbly asking you to edit that out. Okay, I'm asking you to edit that out. You don't know anything about my life, okay? I brought my son, so I love my son. What if somebody hurts him because of the words your friend used? Why? She is a separate case, and I'm going to do something separate with her that has nothing to do with you. Your friend, cigarette voices, hey, that's got nothing to do with you. I'm speaking to you. The reason I'm speaking to you is because after I got off that live, I listened to the rest. Wait, I have to break one more narrative. So they started to talk about me. I left, I'm at work, and even one sellout weenie boy, he even lied. Got the clip.
The new boyfriend's actually out of
going 10 miles an hour. That 10 miles an hour, that's it. That's it.
Happy November, Forrester here. One day of Black Friday savings isn't enough. At Subaru of Forrester, it's a whole month.
10 miles an hour. No try adventures with purpose. This is, the media will always do this. Internet sleuth team. That cocktail I heard before. What's up, Reese? Howdy. I've been drinking. Yeah, Natasha, I didn't see it, man, unless I'm reading something that. The mom for your strangulation.
Fill out our quick 2-minute survey.
Wouldn't be fighting at the party normally, but I took the bars with the Xanax, and man, you passed out and everything. But that's why she was prescribed. Sluggish Sleuth and Natasha, both you guys were on panel, right? This is, I don't want to waste time doing this because it's a stupid lie, but I do want to play it. So do me a favor, please. Well, you guys were up on panel, both of you young ladies, and thank you for informing me about the Quentin Simon case. It is a shame what has happened since that night. But if you can recall, we had a weenie boy join us. He wouldn't shut up. I had to kind of kick him out. But I would like you to just give me a quick share timestamp of when the weenie boy was talking, please, quickly if you could, or say in the comments you remember that, but not share it to me. Even if it's later in the stream, I'll play it. But weenie boy was on this panel, and he had some words for me, but even he's like, we were discussing the Daryl Brooks case. No. Even that's a lie. These young ladies were not telling me about Daryl Brooks. So the whole panel is a lie, Queen Bee, is what I'm saying. Now I'm not coming at you, and when I get off the panel, my emails blow up. And there's two women that were very proud of me for sticking up for Captain Cloud, because apparently she's been chasing them all over the internet as well, interfering with their marriages, all types of stuff. Okay, if you contact me, I can tell you this, Queen Bee, because and one of your subs told me that you're fair. So I'm going to leave this right here. I'm asking you to edit that. I'm not telling you to, but I'm simply asking you to edit that stuff out. You don't have to. But then I also don't have to do what I can do. It's a new day over here from White Boy Radio. I'm not taking no shit. Now, I know that, Rebecca, I know that possibly your boyfriend or husband, whatever it was at the time of the raid, home invasion type of thing, I know that maybe he, if he was in the same shoes as me, I don't know what happened with, I don't know what happened with that situation, but if he went to jail or prison, he might be in the same shoes as me. So that's what I'm saying, right? You can relate with that. I'm also a fair person, okay? But this live is about YouTube ego and how people are working together and scamming people and all this. I'm not saying that you're not going to do it, but it would be a shame if I'm simply being fair with you and asking you. I can't do all this and while getting interrupted with cigarettes, but I think I've more than proved it. I mean, I can keep going, but there's going to be a separate video for your friend, one of the friends, and then I'm done with this. But for you, I'm simply asking, edit that racist crap out. And if not, well, at least I was fair. Comments finally, people, and then we're going to get into this Quentin case. What's up, Dolly Bear? I know, Corvette Sally, but I appreciate you, but someone told me she's fair. I want to see if that's true. I don't want to smear her all over the internet. I want to see if it's true. If she would be fair if she edited it, but this is about what happens when you run a narrative on the internet. This is about who's working with who, and at the end of this, I'm going to give you some testimony of what has happened to somebody for saying things on the internet. And you might not like what has happened. I didn't. We got 117 people in here, probably 3 likes. What's the poll looking like? CJD, how are you? Oh my God, there's nearly hysterical. You wouldn't be here talking and we've seen your shirt off. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, I wasn't done with that lady. I wasn't done with Captain Cloud. Let me finish my rant. About the tattoos. I wasn't done with that. About the tattoos. You claim that You want to tell about my tattoos. For me, I'll never take them off my skin. It's a story, okay? It's a story. For some reason on the internet, people, it's always the white people telling me that I'm racist. Make that make sense. Well, let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. See, I told you that this lady was following me on the internet, obsessed, if you will. And I just want to show you the intelligence that we're working with here. So I'm live the other day, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna drop a video. So I literally drop a video, and then or I go live and I drop the video. I put Billy Joe's anti-protesters and AWP something was alive, and then after the live I wrote a letter to Quentin Simon's uncle. Okay, so I did what I did. But the person calling me racist and driving that narrative on this lady's panel is steady, like in the comments. Like, look at this weirdo. So what she says is, here's what the weirdo says. At White Boy Radio, 29 minutes and 8 seconds. I thought you were dropping a new video after the live. What happened to it? I'm like, I did, weirdo, I did. Once again, you were talking about me and incorrect. You can't even make this stuff up. Thanks for this. Because at this point, I already know that I'm going to use this for my live. And she also left another comment correcting, so she's correcting me on how I spell your. I know how to spell your, but listen, I answer my subs. I don't have time to capitalize stuff, all that. As long as I'm corresponding, we're good. And who are you to tell me anything about my channel? So I deleted her saying she's correct. She's trying to correct me on how to say your, because I automatically peeped out where she left the comment. She left it on one of, I don't know if this is Queen Bee's minions. Now, the minion has no idea what my plan is here, okay? But here comes Captain Woke right up under the minion, okay, but it gets better. So then she says, I said, once again, you talk about me and incorrect. Oh, did she delete her comment? She sure did. That's funny. That's okay. I can show it a different way. So then it might have been me. No, I deleted it. What I said is I deleted her your autocorrect, and I said, I bet you weren't anti-protesting CRT in your state for your kids, meaning critical race theory. I bet you weren't doing that, but you're worried about what's happening on YouTube, or I bet you weren't making videos about that. And here is the most epic response from said moron. She says, I bet that you're very, very scared of that. So she's trying to say that I'm scared of if critical race theory is in the schools where my kids go. Okay, if that's her response. And my response was, oh, I absolutely am. After seeing those black mothers in Jacksonville, Florida, speak on how horrific it makes young, black, beautiful queens feel like victims instead of being their own worth, I actually cried. You may want to look that up. But we don't have a response from Captain Woke. But this is what we're dealing with, people. Society is getting sad. Society is getting sad. I'm gonna leave this panel thing alone, but there was also another weenie boy with another weenie comment when I left. I told you I'd break the whole thing down. He said, it came out of his own mouth. He said, she was talking about bullhorn Betty or whatever she's doing. He says, that would be like Don Lemon at a protest and there's havoc there, to you, Weenie Boy, just like your friend Captain Woke, she should Google the Jacksonville Black mothers that stood with Ron DeSantis to get critical race theory out of her schools, and she got that. Her group of Black women, by the way. But for you, Captain Weenie Boy, why don't you Google Don Lemon lying on reporting the BLM riots? I heard you say something about J6. Okay, I understand. I'm not going to downplay it. That did happen, and it's not good. But one person died. Where are your thoughts over here? And you literally talked up something that has happened. You guys have to stop this woke stuff. You look silly. Remember, I'm the loser. I'm the racist. Remember, don't make me have more knowledge than you. I don't like Jared, right? He's a child molester, right? I'd have to be crazy, right, to put that guy down and then him outshine me. So what are we doing here? But Queen Bee, I need you to edit that. I'm humbly asking, heard you were fair, and do the right thing, Rebecca. All right. Now here's the deal, man. This case is out of control, man. We're through with everything. Let's move it along, get some comments. I heard she's fair. This is the part that gets ugly. Now, this is the part that gets ugly, people, but I can't really hold it in anymore. Listen, man, so this case, since Sluggish and Natasha came on the channel and broke it down, I've been glued to it. It's been Jerry Springer since the beginning. It's been crazy. It attracted me as well with the landfill. And I got to be completely honest with everybody. That landfill video that I did very well, but I left a lot of key parts out. And that's what the poll's about. That's what the poll's about. What's the poll say right now? JT got the hookup on the lesbian nun. I don't even know what that means. I don't want problems. I don't listen. Let me before I finish. Before I go clear. If you're talking about who I was talking, I don't care about the cigarettes. I don't even care about Captain Woke. I have something in the future for that. She's already. I'm speakily just talking to Lady Queen Bee. I know she's fair, and I'm asking her to simply edit it. She wants to reach out, talk civilly. If you rewatch that, I was civil. I'm going to defend myself, but I'm simply asking you to remove something that can harm me, my family. I didn't want to say too much about the guy that died, but the guy that died that your friend's obsessed with, a troll killed him. Yes, what he says brings a lot of attention. Yes, he says a lot of crazy things. Yes, he was gang related. But at the end of the day, it was a troll that killed him. I promise you that. But back to the Quentin Simon case. Love the names. Happy birthday, Deb. I feel bad for neglecting the comments, but we got a lot going on. I'm going to take a intercession here because now the real exposing comes out. That was has to be dealt with and really not important. Well, part of it was, but it does wrap back out. It wraps into the end. I got to still update you guys on the babysitter. I talked to her an hour yesterday, and I want to tell y'all about some creators that are covering this case. It's not cool what's happening. It's not cool. It's not cool. CJD, I would like for you to reach out about that reading. I've been waiting on you. I appreciate you too. Christine Rose, what's happening, Christine? Don Lemon. You know what? I gotta correct myself. I said 100. When I said when I had my kid come over here, and I said I love them. When it comes to true crime channels, there are some that will do that. Shout out to No Thanks. He always is a good dad. Yeah, Eagles chick fan. What's happening?
Thank you. One? Baby, I don't care, honey. Thank you. I just didn't want to be seen half dead in the thing.
Babe, I'm gonna release the hounds.
Whatever.
The hounds are you. So I put a spanking on some of these chicks, huh?
What? Explain.
I'm gonna release Noelle. Y'all keep playing. Noelle is knocking shit out. She hits like a man. They're in a YouTube channel that I would not bet the title of the deed of the house on. That's beating Noelle on street beats. Unless we're talking like premature UFC or UFC stuff, but any of these reaction channels, all this type of stuff, man, we can do videos, which is great. I'm trying to put my wife in the ring, and if you have so disliked me so much, hey, bring that energy and that dislike into the ring, and look, squabble out, and you can make even money behind it. Babe, release the hounds! What's up, mama? All right, look, man. You have, back to what I was saying about the landfill video, it did numbers, it did good, but I was, at the time, hopeful. I was hopeful, but not 100% honest, not for any other reason that I was hopeful. But landfills are, look, you gotta, if your local landfill closes tomorrow, they cannot build anything on that for like 30 years, if not longer. Like it's gonna sit there, right? And every landfill is different. People are asking me like, what about like conveyor belts? That's separate. A conveyor belt isn't a recycling plant. It's recycling dudes. When the conveyor belt thing comes down and they throw a bottle or something, they're picking things like foam. That's recycling. It's completely separate than garbage. All landfills, all garbage are the same. The only way that they're different is some have incinerators where they burn it. Okay, that's what I was definitely afraid of in this case. It's not the case there. But I'm going to do a video on this. But to explain something, what I left out in the video that I did is, yes, all day trucks back in and eject 2,000 pounds of raw garbage. Okay, and then a bulldozer smashes it down. All right, and then it happens. This is routinely another 2,000 pounds, another smash down. They're smashing the stuff down all day. There's pipes that run throughout the whole landfill, crisscross and zigzag and this way and this way. They poke up through the mounds of garbage. It's the only thing you see. You see a bunch of garbage and then an area with a pipe sticking out. There's gases, okay, and stuff going on underneath the ground to speed up the process of, what is the word, decomposition? What is it when you bury something? Like a plastic bottle takes 7 years or whatever it is. It speeds this process up, right? It's got gas, all types of stuff. That is not good when it comes to this situation. I'll bust it down better in detail, but what I'm saying is it's not looking good, people. I think a lot of you people at this point know what the truth is. I don't think we'll see him, and it's a wrap. It's a shame, but he's not going to get a proper burial. Because you had a scumbag mom who threw her son in the dumpster. And the reason that she did that is because another scumbag, her scumbag mom, who had custody of this kid, decided to leave, whether it was for work or whatever. She should have made arrangements with somebody who was responsible, okay? But she didn't. So she left that kid in the care of someone who had their rights taken or maybe sacrificed, whatever it is. She shouldn't have had them. And then we are here, okay? There is a lot of love for Billy Joe. There's a lot of love. And it's coming from some creators, okay? Now, learning about this case on day one, when Natasha and Sluggish Sleuth told me, and even when the weenie boy, who forgot what case he was talking about, explained some things, off rip, you can tell, babysitter, woman of God. And if we're looking at people, woman of God, pictures of all types of kids all over her social medias. She has more pictures of Quinton, just Quinton, than Billy Joe and Quentin's mom put together. She goes to church. Thank you, whoever did that Canadian $6.99. It was Bindi. What's up, Bindi? I appreciate you. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate the comments, but I'm on a roll. Let me just rip it. Then we'll hang out and we'll read. It's easy to see she is in the clear. Now, that was my guess. But then when I start reading, you see what FBI cleared her. And then you might see things like prime suspect. So here we have this lady, Voices Behind the Wall, who decides to contact or whatever they did and to make what you see presently happen. This is coming after what she did in the Wells case. Now, my relationship with Voices Behind the Wall is this. She reached out to me when I was going through it, when I was gonna drive up to do Operation Coward with Benny. Some people told me like they were really close. She was close to Benny. She was close to Benny. She was so close that it caused problems in her marriage with the dude Mark. She told me that. She told me that. Like with emoji hearts or something like that. There was an argument. I forget. Right? Or whatever it is. The dude was feeling some away. So, you know, she's telling me that. And then I would see, like, at the time, I would see, like, so she tells me that. And I became cool. She shared some stuff, this and that. But that was about it. Checked in some here and there. But then what really rubbed me the wrong way was when she became cool with him again because of what she told me he did to her, which I'm not going to repeat because if you saw the beginning of this video, I'm not here to mutt Benjamin. I'm putting it behind us. But I see the team up thing here, and it's just like, okay, this is weird. I don't say anything. It's not, whatever. It happens, right? But I'm just like, that's not what you told me, and it's not making sense. So immediately I'm looking like, what's going on? But not to be said on the internet. You know, and now you have this situation, which off the top really rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way because you see wrong reasons, okay? Wrong reasons, okay? I from day one, I have had the babysitters back, okay? That's why I shared that post, and I'm proud to share that post where it says, thank you. You guys read the post. That was awesome. You guys know I stick up for people on the internet all the time. It's awesome, okay? Just to know that they know, okay? But I wouldn't have a problem with Cher doing what she's doing because I don't know the intentions. Maybe there's a secret agenda. Maybe she's going to flip on Billy Joe, right? That's fine. That's fine. But that doesn't mean you tear down somebody who has done nothing wrong. You continue to attack the babysitter, a woman of God, a woman of faith. Okay. FBI cleared her. Continue to attack her. Continue to attack her. You got it. Your minions got her TikTok canceled. Okay. And so much more, which I'll get into at the end of this video. I did a live a couple nights ago, a couple lives ago. You guys remember, I'm like following this case heavy. And I said, I'm going to call Bullhorn Betty. We called her. She didn't answer. Let me repeat that. Pay attention to what I'm saying. A couple lives ago, I do a live to check in with the protesters out there, because what I'm seeing is not making sense. This is why I'm on the panel with this lady. I want to know, what is the point of anti-protesting? Another thing I said on that panel, and another thing that I'm not going to show you guys tonight, is I spoke about a lady named Jersey, which was a main anti-protester. This lady, I've said it before. This is the lady that, this is going to be the last time that I speak about her, to be honest. This is a lady that is out there doing all these things. She was for protesting. She was for the Gabby protest. She wanted to meet me and Noel and take us out to dinner. Okay, but she flipped the freak out. Okay, because Noel didn't get to her phone in time. Okay, I have an email from her. There's a correspondence thread there. Okay, and Noel has texts from her saying how she wants to come out here. And then when Noel didn't pick the phone up, she spazzes out, saying that what if she is suicidal? What if she's going to off herself? Like, we are not celebrities, lady. Like, it's not that serious. And she just didn't see her notifications. Okay, it's not that serious. It's really not. This is the type of mind frame, okay, that is doing it with the horn and dolly or whatever, the anti-protesting, all this shenanigans. I was going to show each individual email and screenshot. I honestly think I'm going to bury this one here. I honestly think that lady has something mentally wrong with her. My thought on it is she was a huge Molly fan, and then Molly pissed her off. I don't think she was there to anti-protest. She's a Molly hater. Okay, I think that's how I know her from YouTube. That's where she came and subscribed. That's all I think. Okay, I don't know what the thing is, but the anti-protesting thing was. I'm like, what is going on here? What is this? I can't make it out. I don't know who's there. And I'm not saying that all the protesters are doing great things either. That's never what I'm saying. But at least there's voice for the little boy. So now I call Betty on that live, right? So what I'm saying is we could probably go back in my lives and we could probably watch me make a phone call, right? Right. So I call her and then nothing. But the next day I call and do get a hold of her. I make a wrap-up video about that. Okay. And I posted it. Spoke to Bullhorn Betty about whatever it is. Right? Then I got aggravated. And I had to talk to myself. Told me that to deny it if I say it. But, well, first of all, I said, I am really pissed off at what Cher's doing. And she talked about some of the anti-protest and stuff out there. And I said, I'm pissed off at what she's doing. She said, don't worry about Cher. Okay. Do not repeat this. if you do, I'll deny it till the end. But I'm working with her. She said, Cher said, trust the process. Who remembers when I got mad at Cher and put trust the process in the title of Alive? No one knows what that means but 3 people. Now this is the second time if we were to produce my call log that I could show that same number, right? Right? It'll show you the calls missed or whatever, right? If I had to, I'm saying. So I was mad, really mad. But I checked myself. I'm like, dude, just chill. I'm like, so what? I'm like, maybe they have the info, right? That could make something happen, right? Because nothing's happening. But that's not what I was seeing, and I can't be okay with that because my friend told me what was happening, and I don't. You're not allowed to team up and sacrifice the woman of God. I keep watching all these channels say the dumbest fucking point. But she was paid for the week. Man, I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker would prepay me for the week and then go kill his kid and then run that narrative. Man, you have got to be crazy. You have got to be crazy. Then I'm seeing all this orchestrated beef. And when I make the video about Cher, let Matt, you got to give it to him raw. Slow it down, clear your words. Don't let them beat you. Don't let them tell the minions that you're lying. Get this together. I do a live. I know this, okay? But now I don't have to say it. Guess what? But why? Because it was already said. Savage Live Media, I don't know how to say that name, whatever, you guys know the channel, and Sugar by a Honey Bun both said, okay, they both played, they produced the video that had a recording of what I'm telling you now already, okay? So I know everything, I'm uncomfortable with it, and I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, well, they could do good, but then I'm like, this doesn't make sense. In my eyes, what I'm thinking is this. I'm not cool with that, but it could be good, but then why is she getting harassed horribly? So the plan doesn't make sense. Now, I'm not even thinking about donations or anything else on people on YouTube. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about, I'm trying to make this make sense. Then you hear this thing, this literal recording, okay? So I'm like, oh, the cat's out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag. So I literally go live and say, hey, the cat's out of the bag. And I literally say, hey, it's out of the bag. But man, they sweep it right under the rug. YouTube amazes me. Like, you have people watching a crime community. They're interested in crime. Somebody says something. There is a recording of something, and they will let somebody else sweep it right under the rug. It's just like, what, are you brain dead? You have got to be brain dead. Like, you can't tell the videos that you watch and what you heard is the same. Like, what's going on? What's going on? But I watched this thing diminish. I'm like, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. It reminded me of something. It reminded me of when the summer stuff and we were speaking out, especially my wife. You could show anything to people, and literally, the minions will look the other way. I'm just like, what the fuck? But it happened. But anyway, So now I'm kind of mad because now I'm seeing other things happen. All right. I think that what happened here is this. Okay. Here's my final thing on this. Yes, they were working together. I'm telling you that. And what I'm also telling you is there's no possible way that either one of them young women can get out of this. And they both know that. I don't have a problem with it, either one. I don't have a problem with either one. I'm letting y'all know. I'm watching this thing play out, and I'm seeing all these channels fighting with each other. Okay? I'm seeing people attack other people. Like, what? This doesn't make sense. I mean, it's orchestrated drama. Why is... I'm not going to say it yet. Nothing's making sense. I believe what happened here is this. Here's what I think happened. I don't know what happened on YouTube with that recording, or who actually did believe it, and the other half that didn't. I don't know why you would not. I'm here to tell you, yes, that is 100% true. 100% true. And either party could not get out of that. Could not get out of that. I can promise you that. Two things tonight. There's going to be no clip from cigarettes saying that I needed a vax card, and no video from either one of them saying that I'm lying. I can promise you that. This one can't get swept under the rug. But that's okay. What I think happened is when the first person, I don't even know who said that. I don't even know who was on the recording. Let me play the recording. Who knows what I'm talking about? Sugar pie, honey bun, wherever you're at, if you're watching. You know I'm all right with you. So I don't think I don't even think I have to ask about this, but you're getting played. Where is this? It right here? This would be it right here. Bam. Okay, here we go. So this is what I'm talking about. There we go.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bag.
Sorry, I could be on early.
Yeah.
With the attorney about the case for the girl. So I just wanted to make sure that they knew that she had a pro bono attorney.
So Tiffany was the one that Kimberly's the one that was banging on the windows, right? Not Tiffany.
You are fuck you.
Windows, right? Not Tiffany.
Was Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
I can't do anything about the sound. This is
With the attorney that
Windows, right?
her name was Tiffany.
I'm not playing the whole thing. Who was the lady in the thing that Betty was talking to? Who was that? Who was that? Is this the recording that sounds like it's different clips? I don't know. Honey butt? Who is that? I have went all the way through my face. I need a date to get that video. I don't know. It's in the, you talking about the clip for cigarettes? I'll find it. It's going to be one of Molly videos, what I'm speaking out. But who was it, the lady in that video is what I'm asking. Coffee, true crime. Okay, thank you for that. That lady was not lying. Okay, that lady was not lying. I don't know how big of a channel Coffee and True Crime thing has or whatever it is, but I can guarantee you this thing here went like this. I've been here and done that with these people. She probably has a smaller channel, and it's the whole, I already know how this goes. So I understand how it got swept under the rug, but what I'm telling you is it's true. If you notice, the same day that Coffee and True Crime, or this recording is released, okay, whoever may be in it, I only know one party that's in it. If you notice, I immediately go live, and I'm talking mad shit because I already knew. Okay, I already knew, right? But the cat's out of the bag, so I could talk on it. I probably promoted it, okay, before it was even swirled around, but it got really swept under the rug. And then I made a live because I still see a lot of fighting, a lot of attacking, nothing getting done, and people are getting attacked still getting attacked, okay, for no reason, man. I do a live, talk about Cher. I stick up for the babysitter. Next day, we get a lot of texts. Well, I don't. My wife does. What my wife does on her channel is what she does, what I do on I, but we are a team as far as some people contacting us. But it is what it is, okay? We get a lot of texts. Man, look here, man. This is for anybody going, man. I opened this thing up with the Lady Darkness because she's hurting kids. And look, man, I did not come to the internet to make friends. If it happens along the way, then good, cool. But if you're a channel, okay, and you do this fuck shit, man, I'm not with it, man. I'm just not with it. New day over here at White Boy Radio. A new day. Because at the end of the day, y'all did work together. You swept coffee time under the work. She told me what she told me when you contacted because you're mad at the video that I did, then told you a little bit of all of this, and then you're trying to make some other agenda go on. Look here, man, I'm not with any of that. What y'all did team up. When it got said, y'all swept it under the rug, but you created all this chaos and chaos, and it got out of control. All type of stuff out there. But nothing's getting done. What's getting done? Money and cash outs? That's it? Come on, man. At the end of the day, I think, man, they teamed up and then it got out of control, man. I don't know, people. I don't know. I don't know anything else more than what I'm telling you, but I will tell you this. I'm seeing channels that are attacking other channels out there. All right. I'm just for the voice for the boy. Okay. You have people playing people and then playing other people. It's all a big fuckery. And you know what? The babysitter, when I spoke with her, this woman has to get a loan. Man. All right. To get security cameras on her house because people have been doing death threats, throwing things at the house. Okay. This lady, they attack her TikTok. Man, they send death threats at this lady. That takes a loan out because of this fuckery. Moron saying, oh, she got paid for 1 week. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, and then you're attacking her, your minions attacking her. You have people digging up on her personal fucking record, making up that she was on food stamps. Yeah, making up that she's on all this shit, saying that she stole something. This shit was 10 years ago. But you are driving people to do crazy things. Back to you, Queen Bee. Remember? This is what I'm saying, man, Queen Bee. You don't know people on the internet. That's why I asked you to edit that. But you have people attacking this lady, man. Like, for real. Digging into her. Man, that lady's going through hell. going through hell. I told her, I'm like, man, since day one, I messaged you, man. I wish you would have followed me back. You got this lady over here who left fucking dogs to die in a trailer, and talking about you stole something 10 years ago. Man, please. Man, please. It don't matter who's teaming with who or who's cool with who. That would have been okay for the better purpose, I guess. But why you fuck with innocent people, man? What is wrong with you people? Somebody had to get a loan for an agenda that was pushed on YouTube true crime. What did you fucking know, right? What did you know when I'm talking to her? Man, Billy Joe knows this one. How about these dumb people that pushing this narrative on her? Man, they don't have no knowledge of who's in her family. She may or may not have a police officer in her family. How about that? How about that? And you may or may not be able to get a printout of your data for all them death threats that are sent in them TikToks, bombarding her lives, repeating the same talking points of certain channels that are in love with Billy Joe, but not the innocent woman. AWP taught us a lot. Look at people. You have people on Cher. Everyday shenanigans had it right. You're being a media whore. A media whore. People, you have been through this. These channels have fooled you before. They're all working together. I can't say they're all working together, but think about it. What I'm telling you for factual is this. I was told that. It was already leaked. I didn't have to say it. I repeated who leaked it, right? I just didn't let it out. And when I snapped that night, okay, about the babysitter, when I snapped, I'm getting contacted, just chill out, this and that, all that. It is what it is. But it ain't right. That shit ain't right. There's no way you can clarify any of that. But you have other channels who are so dumb, because they don't do anything productive. They don't put anything good out on the internet. It's all like trash bash. That they're literally dick riding somebody who has no purpose, who's following the same talking points, who's literally, and then those persons are going to her and attacking her. Come on, man. Come on. What is wrong with people? How dumb are these people? I want to show you somebody. I would urge y'all to get away from these people. I've already done this before, y'all. I've had one of these lives before. I've showed you some of this before. How many times? You got to get out and just, you know how the best way? Leave them people alone. Click a video, give them a view. No, that's paid for. Chicken Convictions got a squad of truthful creators. You want to get some insight, man? Y'all need to follow people like this. Okay, I'm gonna give you just some creators that I've found through this little journey right here, and it's worth a look. But this is one of my friends as of late. This person is a truth teller. Okay. Now I might not agree with her politically, because I don't know what stay woke means. That's fine. Who cares? When it comes to who cares? When it comes to true crime stuff, man, she's a lot like White Boy. I've jumped on her panel before. This lady right here, here's what she has to say about Cher.
G'day, Cher. I know you say you're not bothered about what other people say about you, but I guess the Queen's got you all summed up, huh?
So basically, you're trying to tell us what? You talk on and on excessively about nothing. You've put yourself out here just like these people in the story. And you act like what you're doing with Billy Joe Howell is different than Donald Wells, there is no difference. Because one, you did not know Donald Wells and Candace Blythe. Two, you do not know Billy Joe Howell and this Simon chick. There is no way I would befriend anybody in a true crime story and kudos and slap my back for a banner put across their lawn and their fucking baby is missing. And you think that's appropriate behavior? Oh, woe is me. And let me tell you, and I'm gonna take the higher road. You're a attention whore. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know anything about Billy Joe Howell. You don't know anything about Donald Wells. You don't know these people from a can of fucking paint. How are you different than Molly Golightly and Bullhorn and all these other people? You're selling lies by Billy Joe and her daughter. We're only getting a one-track version of what the fuck they're allegedly saying.
Hold on to your hats, folks. This mic drop moment's gonna stun you into silence.
Oh, I can't tell you what they said, and that's her story to tell. Well, if she has a story, why doesn't she tell the FBI and Chatham County Police Department? What does she need a YouTuber for? How about you go to the police and go live your life? What are you fucking around canoodling with a YouTuber for? She's my best friend.
All right, that's the queen, man. That's everyday shenanigans. Look, immediately like the channel. Shenanigans every day? Come on, man. She tells it like it is. I'm afraid of that lady. She's awesome, though. I jumped on her panel. Man, tell her team white boy said what's up. Man, there's people that have been seeing this, man, and covering this good. Look, man, go on over to LB. Okay, LB calls it like it is. Christian channel. But, man, this is like a certain this is crazy, man. Really, like there's no purpose. This is let me ask you, teaming up together, what is the accomplishment? And then, you know, you listen, all them channels knew, all the side channels that were right swinging off them knew. But what it's created drama. I don't know, man. You know what the sad part is? A lot of y'all will go right back to it. It's like addicted. It's like a needle. Seriously, I'm not even lying. So I don't know what else to tell you. But here, try other channels. I mean, like personally, I say this to a lot of like trolls when they comment. I could say things like, I didn't send you a personal link, or nobody cares about your opinion, or there's 4,625,433 YouTube channels out there. Find one that you like. Or if you don't like this, you know, change the channel. We don't need your caring comments. But all in reality, people have to like the drama. If I mean, listen, I don't listen to people that lie to me. I don't personally. I don't want to be friends with somebody that I know lies, or maybe I know this dude steals shit all the time. Oh, I don't want him in my house, right? The hell am I gonna watch? People that you know are dirt, and man, it's crazy, man. I don't get it. I don't want to be, man, don't hit me up, man. Don't hit me up like that, man. I don't mind. I'm not talking about, if I talk to you now, like as of now, I'm not speaking about you right now. I'm speaking about in future presence, future sense. Don't hit me up, man, if you are channels that do that fuckery, man. I'm just not on it. Look, I know a dude who literally keeps it real. Okay, he keeps it real. He does do shenanigans. He's got nothing to do with true crime, but he's somewhere else. But at least he keeps it real. I'm like, all right, well, we're never collabing. I'm never going on your channel. I'm never saying nothing. I talk to him though, but at least he keeps it real. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about him because you know, he kept it real. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cheryl, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now I already know what's coming. I'm just, man. Listen, the lady has to. The lady gonna have to get a loan. A loan. Okay, I don't want to get into specifics why they had to get a loan for security, man. And listen to what I'm telling you, because I know this is gonna get shared in a little true crime community. Listen to what I'm telling you. I got the lady's number. I let her know about all y'all. Okay, all y'all. Okay. I know, right? I know that. I know. There's not gonna be no more using the bathroom. Okay, it's not gonna happen. No more using the bathroom. Okay. And the people that use the bathroom, I can promise you, I'm going to show her that you recorded it. Okay. I promise you. Okay. Promise you. Promise you. And I swear to God, if possible, I will urge her to file charges. I'm telling you now. No. I'm telling you now. No fuckery, long gone. Stop running game on people that are nice, because what you're fucking doing is sick. You're not gonna ask her to use the bathroom, and at the same time, you're working with the destruction that's coming her way. It is not gonna happen. You know how long it is, people, to sit down with somebody who is not in the true crime world and explain all this? But it's tough. But it's also easy when you can share links and when you can actually say, hey, this is actually going on. Look, it's good. But this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Let me get some comments. Let them rip. Do not be afraid to say anything. Nobody can delete your comment. But leave the comments. Oh, yeah. For the Dougies, man. Big video coming up. Big video. Yeah, everyday shenanigans. Get at her. Her name is Queen. Do me a favor. I went on her panel. I don't know. I think it was. I don't remember. But tell her White Boy sent you. And if you can, I need her Instagram because I was trying to send her something. Go to L Bell. Man, y'all got to get away from some of these weirdos, man. They're just tricking and playing you, man. I don't know what the agenda is. I'm not even going to say what it is. But man, it's not making sense. People getting attacked for what? For nothing. For nothing. Ask her for proof of her extensive criminal record. What's up, Sore Snowflake Butthole? That's an epic name. Somebody give him a wrench, or her, or a pronoun, whatever it is. I don't think it's a pronoun. I just want to hug, cry, and pray with. Yeah, man. If you're listening, yeah, I'm gonna send it. Did you say she was letting folks use? Not just justice anymore, man. It is like a, it is dramatics. It is dramatics. Unsub from several people long gone. Only you can give a wrench. I really didn't want to do that opening thing. That opening thing messed my head up. It really did. It really did, man. That person was cool to me. I you know, and I would talk to her, and I even went on a panel. Anybody knows I support smaller channels. I don't have a big channel, but if somebody's smaller or something, it's nothing to hit the share button. It's nothing to say, hey, what's up, so and so, subscribe to their channel. You know, it's nothing. You know, that's how it went. And then you know, Juju, and then she become a member, and then I went on her panel. I talked to her husband, whatever, and literally, man, she's covering the Quinton case, this and that. Literally, I have a message thing with her. I say, hey, you know, she said, but I have a past. I said, lady, who cares? Put it out there. Tell them. Show them. Whatever. I'm like, just do it. You know, you don't have to, but you're opening it up and you earn people's trust and stuff like that. And then she's like, yeah, I told them, but they don't believe me or something like that. And I'm like, you know, what is it? Drugs. No, man, it ain't drugs. That would mean you are on drugs. No. You and your husband and your mom all got arrested because you took your kid, shaved her head, made her look like she was a cancer patient, sickly ill, and crowdfunded. That is fucking disgusting. You also took a picture of your child with her head shaved and put it on the internet. And that is utmost disgusting. And you're using addiction as a crutch. Using addiction because you know that almost every household has a common problem with addiction. Because it's not too hard to forgive somebody who may have been addicted. God damn it, I've been full-blown addicted to drugs and never did no shit to kids. You're a scumbag. Okay? You're a scumbag. Scumbag. I'm going to put that article in the goddamn comments. This is what I'm saying, man. Stop believing Benny's the bad guy. Stop believing Benny's the true crime. You know, stop. He's not perfect. He's not good. But he's not that. I found on my own. That's what I'm talking about, Long Gone. There's no way they're going to find all his remains and save the proper burial. I don't think so either, Caroline. I strongly disagree. I don't think so. I think that's a wrap. There was a clip. I think it might have been Cigarette Box talking to Billy Joe. Notice I'll say Captain Clout, and when I say Cigarette Box and I say Captain Clout, it's because I don't like giving people that I don't like directing people to places that I wouldn't go. But they were on Queen Bee's panel, and I believe, I don't know, I heard that it was taken down. I don't know what's going on, but there was a conversation. It was a conversation with Billy Joel crying, and she said, I'm not going to, I'm paraphrasing here. She said something in the means of, now I've raised 2 murderers. Okay, and I believe she was talking to the Cigarette Box. So I don't know though. I don't know who she was talking to. But the person that she was talking to said something. Something like the first one was an accident. So I'm watching this thing the other day, and there's a lawyer, literally, that says there's that right there is admission to guilt. Now, I don't know. I can tell you this. This I can promise you. Man, the feds are watching this thing here. 100%. Personal experience with it myself, and I know people who have been arrested. I'm friends with a YouTuber. He got arrested from YouTube. Straight up. Man, shit, you have to be crazy. You have to be crazy. You have to be crazy. Some of these people get lost in the cloud and they don't even know what the fuck they're doing or what they're saying or who they're aligning themselves with. You have got to be crazy. That was not cigarette box. It was BJ's friend. Okay. Thanks. Did I have the right panel? Did I have the right panel? I don't really watch the panel. Nothing negative towards her panel tonight. It just so happened that I had history with somebody on her panel, actually two people on her panel. I don't have any problem with her personally. I don't want any problem. I'm hoping she edits the thing. We can just leave this behind us. I think hopefully she does. We'll have to see. I don't want to have to. From Trey757. Shout out, man. Who's that? Oh, I gotta damn, I gotta call somebody. What time is it? 7:17? How long have we been on here? 2 hours? What else is it? Is that Drizzy's friend? Shout out to Gina. You know, there's a lady getting attacked, having to have get a loan for security cameras and just I don't know, man. Talk to her. She's cool, man. She's cool. You know, she's stressed out, but really attacked. Really attacked. And people are repeating the talking points that have been said on so many of these channels, in our TikTok comments. It's crazy. I would want her to come on and just talk, give truth, no agenda. I'll mute myself. I don't want to ask her no questions. I don't want to nothing. Just here, talk to the people. If anything, just let her feel like how it is to go live, right, with people talking and interacting without having these other idiots come in and say all this stuff, because I know y'all will knock that shit down. Karate chop everybody attacking if I made that happen. You know, but this is crazy, man. I don't know why there's a team up and letting somebody in good faith continue to get attacked. Why there's a team up? What is the point? There is none. It was a team up for subs and bread, in my humble fucking opinion. And I think that you have either channels that know what's going on, so they're reporting on the anti-protesters, or excuse me, they're reporting on the protesters or the anti-protesters, and they know what's going on between the behind whatever, and they're also banking and subs and things. It's just like the internet can be fake, people. Very fake. Very fake. It really can be. It really can be. A lot of these people are fake as fuck on the internet. Okay? I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, absolutely, Longo. I agree with that. That's why she had custody. Absolutely. Sub to both the day they met. Oh, since Summer's case always been true and raw. Straight up. These are hard to find friends in life. No less these YouTube streets. I appreciate that, appreciate that, CJ. I really do. The Truckee Way song, exposing the Truckee people way of life in the Kylie case. Carolina, I don't know who that is. Let me check it out real fast. What's his name? Trev757. Never heard of him. Let me see. He gave me a shout out. Okay, I see him. The Truckee Way, must listen. Oh, shit. Is this, what is this? Life in the streets started at 13. His mother was a drug addict. His father was always out of town working. T-Rev took the life of the streets at a young age. As most kids had parents, T-Rev found himself out in the streets. Oh, he's from Virginia. All right, but why does he have my resignation from the AWP? Oh, maybe as a subscriber? All right, let me see what this thing's about. T-Rev. The Truckee Way, must listen, dedicated to Kylie Roddy. This is kind of cool. No, they're gonna copyright me. I'm gonna check it out afterwards. Tell them to come on by, man. I don't even know who that is. Tell them to come on by the channel. Collab with them, man. I'd rather collab with them than beef with them. It goes way further. Oh, I had to show y'all. I was speaking about a little bit how I started up. A little bit of my backstory. I was talking about a little about a guy that I met that networked me with people and stuff. Let me play that right quick. Now, this guy says crazy things, wild things. He says things that are not true. Well, I guess the way that you look at it, the guy is an activist in real life for his community. He's responsible for helping me get into the youth centers to get these plaques up behind me, these people with the troubled youth. This is a guy that networking with people. In real life, he's a good dude. He helps. His job is to speak to troubled youth. Okay, this guy also has made legislation in Texas. He's got a format, okay, for teenage boys, okay, for that are going through the system. Okay, he's a community activist. Now online, he acts like a fool. Because he has always been a fan of Conor McGregor and characters. I'm not a character. What you see is what you get. I'm like this on YouTube and in real life. I don't play a character, okay? But some people play a character. They go online and there's somebody that they're not. All right. That's what he has done that to the fullest. This is the guy I was speaking with about in the beginning of the video. Apparently, the other day he gave me a shout out, and my phone has been blinging off off the damn ringer because when he does this, people hit me up for YouTube assistance. Let me show you. This is Charleston White I'm talking about. What's funny is the funny thing is people will be like, you know that guy, you're friends with the guy, do you know what he says? And it's comical because that's not him. Like he admits in his videos that he's a character. Like he's like, do not take anything that I'm saying for face value. But he's talking shit when he says it. So instead of listening to what he says, people get mad and angry, and he's literally trolled his way into movies. This is the guy I was talking about, and I met him through freaking comments. Okay, this guy has networked with me and Noel. I'll show you some pictures. Look, let me show you. This is what I'm saying in the beginning of this, man. Could use this thing to really do good. Talking shit all day. Could do that too, I guess, but what's the point? Where's these pictures at? I guess this. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me copy and paste. So I'm gonna let you hear a clip, and then I'll show you these pictures. Like, it's one thing for me to say it, but it's another thing for me to show y'all. I can tell you I met somebody online, and he connected me with the heavyweight champion of the world and a bunch of rappers, or I could show you a couple pictures of us all together. And Noel's there too. But it's crazy, man. This is the internet. So this guy's name is Charles White. Where did I see this clip at? Wait, Instagram. Give me a second. Let me find it. It's on my Instagram. Hold on, let me pull this up. Or actually, let me do this. There we go. Bam. There it is right here. All right, I got it. Hey, thank you, Gino. Now watch this. This is what I was saying in the beginning about when I started taking the internet serious and I met somebody and, you know, stuff like that. This is what I was speaking about right here. This is the man who I networked with. I still do. This is a huge platform he was on, and this is actually how we met.
Subscribers at this time it was a week. And I started looking in the comment section of one of my videos someone took. So they pretending to be me. And there was a white guy by the name of White Boy Lockdown Radio, was a YouTube channel, white prison station. He going back and forward with this guy talking about let's fight, let's set it up. And I'm saying, hey, no, fight me, motherfucker. Yeah. So he blowing me off like I'm the fake Charleston. So I'm saying, man, no, man, fight me, motherfucker. Yeah, that's me. So when he finally connect with me, man, this guy showed me, he literally showed me because he's a YouTube consultant. So here I am, I got a YouTube channel that's growing.
I don't know, it cut off, but he tells the story. I showed him stuff, you know, we just met. But with him, man, I don't know him. I saw someone stealing from him, and stealing his videos. So I'm like, hey, man, look, these people are stealing. First of all, a friend of mine for like 20 years. It's a crazy story. A friend of mine for like 20 years sends me a clip. He said, check this guy out. And it was him. He made me crack up. It was Charleston. He made me crack up. I watch it, and it's a funny video. It's like why I don't want to be black or something like that. And I watch it, and so I start following the guy a little bit. I see another video where he literally got this guy so mad he had him punching in the air. Okay, he was talking crap to this guy, and he had him punching the air. I've never seen anybody do this before. Like, the guy got so mad that this guy was able to say, well, show me how you do it. And the kid was like punching the air, and then he was making fun of how he punched, and the kid got more mad. But that's what he does. It's crazy. So I reached out to him, and I'm like, I left a comment. I was watching a video that was sent to me. It happened to be somebody who stole his video. So I don't think anything of it. I don't know, a month goes by. Notification on my phone. I see the official Charles White. He's like, call me. So I call him, and I'm like, what's up, man? I talked to him, and I'm like, a lot of people are stealing from you. I'm like, listen, you're gonna blow up. Like the stuff that you do is funny. You're gonna blow up. I'm like, I can help you. I'm like, listen, let me help you. If you blow up, you blow up. Just take me with you. Give me a couple shout outs here and there. And we made a deal, but he wouldn't let me help him for free. He said his spirit said he couldn't do it. So he would pay me. He would pay me, and he would motivate me. He's like, you have a skill. You need to set something up. You need to run a business. And he would remind me of this. And I didn't think I knew what I knew or I was that good. And I'm not patting myself on the back or sounding conceited. I didn't know because it happened by accident. And ADD did this for me. One day, I had a computer screen open. And for me to be able to help you, I need your password and I need your email. I have to go into your Google account. You have to be able to trust me. So one day I'm working on his stuff and I see something weird. I see YouTube stealing because I accidentally took a screenshot a few days ago. How is this video going viral and the views went down? They're stealing from you. So I was on to YouTube and big tech in general at that point. When he introduced me to Shannon Briggs, the heavyweight champ of the world, I really saw stealing. Because now I'm using, and I have two accounts, two computers going on right now. My ADD is blinging. I'm looking at one guy, and then I'm looking at a blue check. And what I'm seeing and the difference is not adding up. 1 and 1 is not 2. The blue checks, everything was correct. But why not the average person? Why is the same issue different? Shenanigans. I took pictures. My name was starting to circulate around people that I don't know, but with influence. And man, there's a lot of people online, not in true crime. Trust me, not in true crime, but online. There's White Boy Radio is the beast. Trust me. And I took it as far as, I don't want to say too much. Trying to get a law passed. But hey, man, yeah, it's crazy. It's a very long story, but look, man, I came here to joke and just tell prison stories, but then I felt like there's a purpose could be made. It don't matter what the purpose is. Sticking up for somebody, there's something, anything, man, anything. And so negative online is negative. That's what I was made a big thing about that panel, because I have this clown calling me racist. But what if somebody hurts me? There's a reason why I brought my son here, show my wedding. I destroy the narrative, right? I'm gonna destroy the narrative, but I can sit here and tell you that with people teaming up, an innocent person was hurt by words said on the internet, right? Legit had to go get a loan for cameras, for locks, things thrown at her house, death threats. Okay, this really happened from things said on the internet. And then I could legit tell you that I have history with somebody. They're calling me racist. I could then break the whole thing down and then say, I just want to ask if you'll edit that part out because I heard that you're fair. But this is YouTube ego. This is what everybody's attacked to the drama on. Will she do it or will she won't? It's not like a big request. It's a simple request. But will the YouTube ego get her? You know, or do, you know, what? I could have went a different route tonight. I really could have. And 99% of people would have done the same thing. But then I'm no better than the person that I'm saying is an ass clown. But it's the internet. All I can do is say, hey, that is actually not true. Here's a little bit of a story. Here's some pictures. Here's this. And then bust the narrative. But it's not up to me. So it is what it is. Just don't get mad at me if I got to post something or make a video of something that I don't want to, because everybody would have let that thing fly. And then I'm going to be like, well, I tried to be fair. She just wouldn't do it. All right, Christina, I'm just yapping. I'm about to jump off. I got to make a phone call. What's up, Mike D? Yeah, Mike, it's crazy, right? Hold on. Bro, it's 2022, man. People are crazy. They try to say if you wear a hat or you vote a certain way, you're a white supremacist. Everybody knows that's bullcrap. But you don't know, man, look. You don't put a label on somebody. You don't put a label on somebody. This lady is very focused on my tattoos. Well, they tell my story. But in reality, the person who called me racist needs the tattoos. I'm proud to be an American. I love capitalism. When I was young, I was dumb. But what's your excuse? This is me and you now. You want socialism. That's what the Nazis believed in. You probably couldn't Google this because it's hidden. But the Nazis were pushed by a was funded by a man named Joshua something. Give you a hint. He was Jewish. So what would make you think? I mean, do you want me to continue to? I should just give you a complete history lesson right now. But you like socialism. You like CRT. You don't know that black people actually don't like that. It's always white people calling white people racist. It's always white people trying to be the voice for black people. Black people can talk for themselves. Yeah, they can. You're woke. How can you be woke and call somebody a Klan member? That doesn't make any sense. The Democratic Party created the Ku Klux Klan. Everything that you say, you're a living contradiction. So you need the tattoos. I know you secretly want them, but you need them. You need a history lesson. You didn't know that? I'm bald, jacked, and tatted. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. Yeah, I know. It's because society, man. They got to break that. Got to keep it real. All right, man. I'm jumping off here, man. We've been here yapping a long time. Let me see who had this. Babe says she woke up today. That's as woke as I'm gonna get. Mama Bear, I appreciate the member. CJD, please hit me up about the reading. I would love to do it. I am a disbeliever, but I do know that I have spoken up to somebody and you did do something good. I'm not ignorant. I'm open-minded, but I don't know. I have a real hard time with the YouTube people with the mind reading. This is where the kid is. At some point, somebody sent me a thing, and it was share this, and it was one of these guys, this mind reading spirit box people, which is cool if you believe that, but you know they wanted me to share it. I don't know. I don't understand. Why don't they let go though? If they know where the kid's at, why don't they go? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Open-minded though. I heard you're awesome. Billy Joe and Liana went to blame the babysitter, Danny and or Bubba, anyone but themselves. Absolutely Tuesday. Saying her daughter did it. Yeah, what's going to happen here is look, in a way, it's cool. Okay, look, in a way, look, the more they tell that lady, the more there is a positive for her being friends with her. Because look, you have her crying on panels and stuff and this and that and all this thing, right? But the teaming up thing, the narrative is dead. Because why is that whoever's panel it was on, I guess I messed up and said it was cigarettes and it wasn't cigarettes. Whoever's panel it was on where she's crying and says, I have two monsters and this and that. And then somebody says, well, one was accident. A lawyer watched that and said that's guilt. Why is that private? Why do clip channels have it? I don't know what channel it came from, okay? But I'm saying, if there's going to be teaming up to get close, hey, man, look out for the kid. Leave it on there. Let them arrest her. Look, why do we have it on private? So what really is a team up thing for? It's nothing. And if you're going to team up, then why is Christian people getting attacked brutally, mentally? Come on, man. I'm not going for it. You don't have an answer. You don't have an answer. Don't fall for the umpty dump. The umpty dump. When something happens, which will be shortly, my guess, do not fall for the umpty dump. Oh, that's why we were doing it the whole time. No. Because then why would things be privatized? Why is this and that? No. And if so, no. People, come on, man. You have to think for yourselves. Trust no one and question everything, man. Mike D, what happened? All right, y'all. Do me a favor, man. Share this video. Get it out there. Let's get it to 1K views at least. Mama. Trying to see who donated. CG become a member. Mama 2 became a member. Mama 2, what is the thing with the dildos in the suitcase, please? I'm just asking. Do you know anything about that? This is what was told to me. Okay, I asked for Ernie Shell to reach out. He did. Okay, I don't know if you've seen the video. I also heard he's in the hospital. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody gave me the pictures to portray something that's not true. I don't know, but I can tell you that somebody that told me is a truthful source. I'm just saying that on live to cover all angles here. But they said that Ernie Shell was walking around, and he was leaving stuff at he's leaving stuff at places, and he just so happened to leave a suitcase on somebody's doorstep. And when it was opened, there's a whole bunch of black dildos. Now I'm about to show all this here in a second here now. There's a whole bunch of black dildos and neon green ones and orange ones. And they're like 13 inches long. They're like slinkies, bendies, big old schlongs. Now, one would say shenanigans, right? One would say that's a crock of shit, right? One would think that. But then, inside the suitcase, there is mail with his name on it. Now, okay, so let's think about this. Maybe he was selling the dildos. Maybe he picked up a gig. $5 a pop. Ding dong. Hey, you want one of these schlongs? They're on sale. Could be that. It could be. I mean, there could be a lot of theories here. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with the schlongs, but nobody's safe, and we have to show you. So just give me 1 second here. Let me cross this address out. I'm just asking for an explanation with these schlongs. They're black, neon, and green. Okay, let me show you. I'm not joking around. Nobody's safe. I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate. What is it? Was he selling the cocks? Was it like, what's the problem? You know, I mean, how you leave a suitcase of schlongs? I'm wordless. I'm actually wordless. All right, people, here we go. We keep it factual. All right, here we go. We have schlongs on deck. I'm not a player that's got schlongs a lot. Let me figure out how to cross this bitch out. All right, let's do like this. All right, so here we go. All right. Out of control. Out of control! These are giant schlongs. All right, here we go. Oh my God! The one I got to cross out there was I don't want his address out there. I'm not doing like that. All right, hold on. Let me figure out how to do it. Oh my goodness. This is out of control. All right, so Exhibit A is going to be here. Exhibit A. Well, let me give you exhibit. I'll give you Exhibit A first. Exhibit A is this. Here we go. Exhibit A of evidence happens to be this. So here we have Exhibit A. This is Exhibit A. Wait, let me get it. Exhibit A. Suitcase. Now, if we move along on the suitcase, we are at Exhibit B. Now I would say shenanigans on this. However, if you notice on Exhibit B, underneath the black and brown schlong and that white piece of tape in the middle, there is said envelope. Now, on Exhibit C, on Exhibit C, after requesting further evidence, what we then have is this, which I'm going to stop because it has address However, I'll zoom in on my phone and blow it up, the same picture. If I even can do that. Let me try to edit this thing right fast. Hold on. So those envelopes are got Ernie's name on them in the suitcase. I'm only asking. Listen, I'm not talking shit on him. Okay. I asked for him to contact me. I was worried about him. Now I'm asking. I'm not like clowning on him, but we can't help to notice that there's a suitcase full of assorted colored schlongs left on a person's doorstep. Now, this could be sabotage. I'm not saying that it's anti-Ernie. Okay. But possession is 9/10 of the law. What do we got? I can't edit. Hold on, let me edit. I'm not going to show his address. Those letters all say his name. I swear to God, I'm not going to do him like that. I'm not doing him like that. They all say his name. It's coming from White Boy, and this is on the internet. Let somebody else do them, so it's off my conscience. But what I'm saying is, the letters say his name, address. Somebody in here is subscribed to Ernie. Somebody knows the story. What is the defense? What's the defense in the case say? Because the prosecutor's thinking butthole bandit right now. Okay, so CJD, this is truthful. This is okay. What happened is, I'm just going to tell you. From a very truthful source, a little birdie presented this to me. And it just so happens that I know both parties. I know Jimbo. I know Jimbo, the stand. These were left on the stand's house. Okay? So I text the stand and I ask him, let me give you word for word. I said at 9:33 on the 9th, I said, dude, these photos of dildos I received, is the story true, question mark. Did Ernie really have them at your house? And if so, can I post this? Yes, it's true. Yes, sir, you can post. Suitcase had a little lock on it. That's right. It was a lock. And inside the lock, the letters and the dildos. There's one that's like this long. How'd you get that in the tiny hole? What is this? Burglar away win. What is this? Robot? I don't know. What do you mean? Oh wow, parties. Yeah, ban them. Somebody banned the Boogles. Burglars. Whatever his name is. Natasha. Off with his head. Off with his head. Check and get rid of this dude. Let me do it. Oh, what? It keeps coming back? Let me see what's going on. It's hard to tell on StreamYard. Let's see what's happening on YouTube. How's this thing look? A bot attack? Oh, they're all gone. Can't get rid of it. It doesn't show me the deleted things on StreamYards. All right, I don't know. I can get them gone. So it's hard to delete them. You want me to win, dude? Let me, okay, watch this. Get rid of this dude right now. Oh no, I'll get it. Listen, what's the guy's name? Where'd he go? Mr. Google. Simple to get to win this. Subscribers only, and I win. No, it's easier than that. I can go into my settings, bro, and boot you forever. How about that? I'm not gonna do it now, but why don't you put something cool? What's the point? Like right now with your life, like what is the point of this? Like I don't want you to go away right now, but I want to know what on this Saturday night is the point that you're doing this. You do talk. You do talk. Yeah, exactly. For real. Yeah, that's what I put it on. I put it on subs only. It's weird. I'm gonna jump off here, man. I've been yapping a long time. I'm gonna try to catch one of these fights, UFC and stuff. But listen, man, that's it. Send the messages. If I talked about somebody tonight, make sure they get it. I'm fair. I got a thing on what's her face. I don't want to post it. I really don't want to, but I will. It's a new day over here at White Boy Radio, man. It's a new day. For a long time, if you're a subscriber to this channel, I appreciate you. But for a long time, I've been saying, like, I got this other channel. What am I gonna do with it? I've been put polls up all the time and stuff, and I've been like, I've gone through like a wave of different things. What am I gonna do with this channel, right? And then the kid, he really don't want to run it, but I got a channel. It's almost got 1,000. Subscribe to my backup. Someone please drop the link. So I'm thinking, like, what am I gonna do with this channel? Then it came to me. You know what, man? You try to show people about YouTube ego and all this and this and that. Man, bam. Put it over there. So we can make videos over here. We can laugh and joke. We can go live. We can do whatever. But over there is the death sentence. It'll start being the death sentence. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it. The channel name may even get renamed and everything. That's just what's going to happen. You hurt kids, you're going to go over there. You hurt kids, you're going to go over there. YouTube beefs and scuffles, maybe we'll talk about it, and maybe we won't. But if I, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll just put it over there. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. And there's a purpose for the channel over there, and it'll grow. It'll actually probably do better than this one. So that's what's going on, man. It's a new day. look, over here at White Boy Radio, we're serious about our causes. Thank you for the new members, because we lost a member tonight. I'm sure she'll never be back. But we gained 4. So that's how this thing works. And listen, it's nothing personal, man. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. But it's I think it says it for itself. I'm gonna jump off here, man. Look, I don't like that type of stuff, man. Vocal about it. You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be, morals and integrity, man, on the internet. It's not that hard. Leave people alone. Shout out to the babysitter. She says thanks to everybody. Sent her a whole bunch of comments. I sent her a bunch of videos. Specifically ones that had to do with sticking up for her. She read the comments and she was said to tell you thank you. Okay, so I appreciate it, man. We'll see what happens in the future. Right now, just looking out. Till the next one, y'all. Share the video. Put it in the chat. I hope you take something out of this. And we'll see what happens from it, man. Don't be trusting everybody. And look for other channels. Look for truth seekers. And look, man, hit that motherfucker subscribe. Till the next one.